Ran out of fuel, huh? Oh, your stove just stopped working on the trailer. Wish you had another option. Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames and messieurs, welcome to OutdoorTherapy.com, and today we're gonna talk about a Twig stove, more precisely about the titanium Firebox Nano Gen 2. Such a big name for such a small stove. For those out there that don't know what a Twig stove is, it's pretty simple. Think about like a metal box to make a fire in it, but instead of having to find big pieces of wood to make a huge fire, you just need twigs that are on the ground. So that's pretty neat. So it's really easy to do. And I want to talk about the titanium Firebox Nano Gen 2. I got the little guy right here, right there. All right. It's pretty neat. So there's no assembly required, okay? It's pretty dumb proof. It's a foldable stove. Boom. It took me like 2 seconds to open and it's ready to go. It's really quick. It's dumb proof. Really easy to use. It weighs 4 ounces. That's the titanium version that weighs 4 ounces. So that's about 113 grams. It's really like a feather. That's awesome. And it fits in your pocket. That's really cool. But it comes with a hefty price. It's about $89.95 Canadian. That's pretty expensive for a little stove like this. But if you want something that's a little bit heavier, 40% heavier, but 40% cheaper, you got this same stove but in stainless steel. So that guy weighs about 6 ounces. That's 170 grams, and it's about $52. So stainless steel version for people on a budget for amazing stove, yes, but it's not perfect. I've been using this for about a year and a half now, and I will gonna go with you guys with the pros and cons. All right, guys, let's talk about the pros. I've been using this Firebox Nano Gen 2 stove for a really long time now, like a year and a half, and there's a lot of good stuff about it. First of all, the design. It's pretty neat. Big hole right there is there, and there's 2 of them, is to feed the fire. And why 2 of them? Because they want you to use a cross technique. So basically make a big X with the twig you're putting in there, so the fire keeps being tended. There's a lot of heat going on, and you don't need to take away the cup to feed the fire from the top and put back your top, because you're losing heat when you're doing this. You can straight up feed the fire from the side. Holes at the bottom for oxygen, same small holes on the side, so fire keeps getting air. That's really great. Another good thing is you won't lose any pieces. Everything is together. You don't have to be technical, and it's not a puzzle that you need to build your Twig stove. Some of them are like that. Not this one. It's foldable. It takes only 1.5 seconds to take away, and about the same to set up. Pretty neat, right? So that's a good thing, but it's not perfect. It's really not perfect. So let's go into the cons. First of all, you'll need to mortgage your house to get the stove. It's $89. It's pretty expensive. We could round it up. It's $90. It's really expensive. There is a cheaper version because it's made of stainless steel at $52, but still $90 for a stove is pretty expensive. That's one thing. Second thing is you absolutely need a flat surface for this to work because it's so light. It's like a double-edged sword. It's so light that's amazing in your pocket, but it's so light that it's really fragile. So when you put your cup of water on there with the fire going, you really need to be careful to not touch it because it might fall if it's not on a perfect flat surface. So you need to create that or find a rock that will act at it. To me, that can be a little bit of a downer because I just want to be using my stove right away when I'm at camp, when I need it to. So that's a con for me. Another one is the fact that you can only use pretty much, I wouldn't go over like a liter, a cup of 1 liter. The best would be 700 ml. So that means it's only for one person. You're not going to be making dinner for the entire family on this. And this is not the goal. It's not the purpose. But you got to think about it. It's really made to boil 1 cup of water or maybe 2 cups of water when you're pushing it, and about 3.5 minutes for a cup of water. So to me, it's not a lot. The other thing is, it doesn't come really with a pouch. I mean, it comes with this, but that's not that great. This sheet over here doesn't come with it. It's sold separately. And come on, Firebox, at that price for $90, give me a real sheet. And it's great. That one is great with the loop there. You can like tie it up pretty much everywhere you want when you're not using it, if you don't want it in your pocket. But come on, it would have been nice to have a real sheet that comes with the stove at that price. Overall, gang, I really enjoy using this Twig stove in the past year and a half. I must say, if I had to use 3 words to describe it, I would say reliable, expensive, and ultralight. Those kind of one, right? But really, since it's really thought to be an emergency stove, I think that being reliable is the number one quality you should be looking for your Twig stove. And nothing is going to beat this guy, in my opinion. But I know it's really expensive. There is a cheaper version with the stainless steel. It's 40% heavier, 40% cheaper. So for those of you that are on a budget, it would be a great option as well. So if you enjoyed those kind of reviews, please subscribe, hit the bell notification, or go on our website, outdoortherapy.com, where you can subscribe to the newsletter and get a free gear checklist. And I'll see you